All right, the countdown is on to the start of Outside Lands this weekend, and no better time to launch our new segment, B-Sides, with Pete Marr to discuss everything music. Good morning, Pete. Thanks for being here bright and early.
Tell me about it. Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. We're excited about this. Okay, you talked to a Bay Area artist who was playing Outside Lands. Very excited to hear from her. So what did she have to say?
Yeah, it's a great milestone, especially for a local artist, Salem Ilese. She's 21 years old from Mill Valley, and blew up on TikTok during the pandemic, and things just kept rolling after that, and now invited to play Outside Lands. And so we talked about some of the training she had right here in the Bay.
I did very much start out in the very, acoustic, more folk, almost adult contemporary style of songwriting very early on. I would play open mic nights every Monday at the Sweetwater in Mill Valley. And it was my favorite thing to do. And I would get up there with my little hat on, and I had like cowgirl boots, and I would like play my little keyboard and occasionally guitar, except I'm very bad at guitar. So it was always, very slow and jolting, but so fun. Yeah, I definitely started out kind of with that as my goal. I wanted to be Norah Jones. That was really like just where I was headed. And then I went to Berklee College of Music, largely because of Bonnie Hayes. I had the good fortune and incredible luck of meeting her when I was about 9 years old at Blue Bear School of Music, and she taught me absolutely everything about the basics of songwriting, and kind of just like instilled in me the importance of lyrics, especially, which I feel like is a lesson that I'm so grateful to have learned early on, because that is my favorite thing to do, is just write lyrics. And then when I was 12, she got the job at Berklee College of Music and left and went to Boston. And I remember thinking, okay, I am going to go there for college because I need to work with her again. And that just became the new goal. So I interned actually at Blue Bear for a few years after that, and got to teach at some of the camps, which was super fun. Met a lot of really amazing people, and then ended up going to Berklee. And I feel like that's kind of where my sound transitioned from, the more acoustic singer-songwriter vibes to more pop, which is kind of what it is now. And it's cool that you mentioned, the rock influences as well, because that's what I listen to mainly, is, the more rock side of things. And I feel like, especially lately in my songwriting process, it's really been creeping in, just that influence of, things like Bowie and The Clash and everything that I grew up listening to. Especially in the pandemic, I feel like I've been gravitating towards that kind of nostalgic sound. So that definitely is kind of where I'm looking to go next.
So it's very telling that you listen to her big song, Man at Disney. You're like, it's just some pop song. But there's a lot more to Salem Ilese than meets the eye.
It is, and just hearing her having that conversation with you, talking about, the Sweetwater. I've been there. Blue Bear, I love Blue Bear. We've done stories with them and all the great things they do for kids in music, and she's a product of that. That's very exciting. And her lyrics, she doesn't shy away from controversy.
Not at all. The latest single, Moment of Silence. You got to listen to it. It is speaking to the socio-political nature of things that are going on right now.
Yeah, very impressive and talented young lady. Okay, so you're here today. You're here all week. In fact, what are we going to talk about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we got the co-founder of Outside Lands to give us a little sneak peek of the behind the scenes and what it took to put this all together from the Halloween weekend to now.
All right.